Hey, welcome everyone. This is Mike from zozostockwatch.com, and this is going to be your news that came out after hours tonight on the 26th of July, and then I'll be doing a watch list for Friday, the 27th of July. Let's go ahead. We'll get right into it. After the bell tonight, Amazon and Intel had earnings. As you can see, Intel is selling off with a $49 handle at the moment. Amazon holding up after the earnings for Amazon. The close on Amazon was 1808, currently trading at 1866. So up, but not super up there. But Amazon net sales 54 billion to 57 billion. That's their estimates, and it came out. Their estimate was for 58 billion. So Amazon hitting the right numbers there. Stock moving up. Earnings per share revenue beat also for Amazon. Amgen had earnings after the bell. Amgen, AMGN, earnings per share and revenue beat for Amgen. That stock moving up, a biotech name. We also had Electronic Arts had earnings out, and for EA, it was a drop on that, but they did have an earnings per share revenue beat for Electronic Arts. First Solar, earnings per share revenue miss, FSLR. That stock moving down in the after hours tonight on First Solar. Intel, 8-cent earnings per share beat, revenue beat, raises forecast, FY outlook. I'm sorry, full year outlook. And Intel, like I said, was down in the after hours tonight so far on Intel. Let's get and scroll through. Starbucks earnings per share beat by 1 cent, revenue beat. So SBUX, that stock just kind of treading water here. At one point they did push it up. See the volatility in it in the after hours, and then basically ended up after all that going nowhere on SBUX. Team had earnings per share after the bell. It was an earnings per share and revenue beat on TEAM. That stock moving up in the after hours. Deckers, DECK, earnings per share, revenue beat, but they lowered their guidance on DECK. Not too much action in the after hours on DECK. TACO had earnings come out, earnings per share in line, TACO. That stock selling off. CMG, earnings per share, revenue beat. All right, so Chipotle Mexican Grill, that stock moving up in the after hours. It had closed at 446, currently trading 474.50 in the after hours on CMG. CY Cypress Semiconductor, that stock moving up in the after hours. Earnings per share, revenue beat on that name. Chipotle Mexican Grill, some numbers out here on that. You can read that for yourself. Juniper had earnings per share revenue beat. Let's see if there was anything else that was standoutish tonight. AQ AQUA. Let's check that one out. We've day traded that one before. Not too much action after hours. Chesapeake Energy, they had some news out after the bell. CHK stock popping after hours on CHK, Chesapeake Energy, to sell Utica shale position for $2 billion. All right, so CHK moving up in after hours on that news. Next, we had MDXG announces receipt of NASDAQ letter. So MDXG, that stock moving down in the after hours as they received the NASDAQ letter. And so that's it for the news after the bell. I didn't do a video yesterday, was busy, but Facebook, as you know, down about 20% from its highs on Facebook. We'll be watching this one in the service for a possible long-term trade on Facebook. So I'll be watching that one. Let's go ahead and get into the watch list for tomorrow. Not a big list, but a list nonetheless. ADMA, I'll be watching this one. 2.7 million shares came into the name. during the day. Nice move up here. ADMA, maybe some type of red to green move for tomorrow. So that one will be on watch. ALDR holding up well. Possible swing trade in this name. So watching this one, ALDR. BPI had a big pop today. Almost 5 million shares in BPI. This one will be on watch. I would like a pullback in it. It's a bit extended, but the way the market's been going with these, that on that breakout, they've been getting more extended. So BPI will definitely be on watch. CCJ, they had their earnings come out. The stock pushed up. It held, kind of a volatile candle, 6 million shares. This will be on watch. Maybe it gets back over this 1150 number for CCJ. That'll be on watch. CRMD has that 45 cents number to get up above in the after hours. It's just treading under that 45 cents. So this one will be on watch for an intraday. CVNA holding up here. This one starting to turn the corner. Possible swing trade in this name. ESV had 14 million shares traded in this. It's an oil name starting to move back up. We have a high on this name of 722, so watch that 722, 725 spot. FNKO. Now this one is a bit extended, but it was getting some buying today, so I'll keep it on watch. Not a favorite. GERN. Starting to turn back up. 4.2 million shares came into GERN, so this one will be on watch either for tomorrow or going into next week. ISR, nice move here. Here's the pop that it had back on, this was back on the 9th of July. And then we kind of trailed off here, but we held above this 50-cent area. Now it's starting to turn back up. The high on this was 65 cents. So keep an eye on this, maybe an intraday play. MTSL trying to get back over $3. By the way, it never pays to chase in this market, especially the market the way it is right now. Had folks in my service, and I told them I did not want to chase this up here at this 310 number, right? Look where we've come from, 270 all the way up to 310. You never want to be a buyer up here on stocks like that. Better to miss than chase, all right? And then you see here the stock came right back down, but I will have it on watch for tomorrow. The daily is trying to set up, so better always to miss than chase. Stocks do move intraday, so most of the time if you miss them, they will come back down and give you another setup. So fear of missing out should not be in your emotions, all right? And if you do miss it, there'll be another one that comes along. NIHD, we actually got a nice trade in this one today in the service. So NIHD looks like maybe it wants to make another move up further, maybe get up over that $6 area. We'll see how it is on the intraday basis. NPTN, nice move up. This one will be on watch tomorrow. OMER also starting to turn back up above all the moving averages here. Volume a little bit light. It is a biotech, but it is starting to maybe turn the corner. Keeping an eye on that one. PED was getting kind of fits and starts today in the intraday trading. You see here, finally got over this 245 spot today. Pushed up a little bit, then came back down in the after hours, but PED will be on watch. I didn't see much action in GBR, right? That one kind of just staying quiet right now, but PED has been getting sporadic buys in it, so that'll be on watch. RFIL, nice move up here, has that $10 number up ahead, 643,000 shares. So big move up here today. So I just could not bring myself to buy it up here, but maybe tomorrow we might get a trade in it. Roku, we actually got a nice trade in this on the stock, went up to 49. So we'll keep an eye on this one. Here's the intraday. We got this play right here over 48.75, and the stock moved up to 49.60 on Roku today. So this is a nice intraday trader, and the nice thing about it is you don't have to take a lot of shares on this, because a lot of times you get 50 cents to $1 moves. So Roku will be on watch tomorrow. UEC. Another uranium play. This one looking pretty good here on UEC volume, 2.7 million shares traded in the name, so that'll be on watch. Quad U also pushing up here, 2.7 million shares in that one. So another uranium play along with that CCJ will be being watched tomorrow. XBIO was starting to tick up volume a little bit light in this, but it can make some nice moves up. I don't know if it's going to do it tomorrow, but it's had, these various pops and pullbacks. Maybe now trying to set up again on XBIO. So this one will be on watch. Like I said, I don't know if it's going to do it tomorrow, but I'll have it on watch for the next few days going into next week. All right. So this is your watch list for Friday, the 27th. The news I did was from the close today on the July 26th. Hope everybody has a good trading day for Friday. This is Mike from zozostockwatch.com. And if you like these videos, please hit the thumbs up. Greatly appreciate it. Please support the channel. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. And everybody, I'm not going to be making a video until the weekend. So have a great weekend, everybody. And then we'll be back at it Sunday night video for Monday. All right. Have a good weekend, good trading, and don't overtrade. All right. By the way, for earnings tomorrow, you have Twitter coming out tomorrow. Let me get that graph for you. Twitter will be coming out tomorrow before the bell. Twitter. Then you have ExxonMobil, Chevron, Merck, Phillips 66, Goodyear Tire. So some earnings that will be coming out tomorrow. As far as economic information for tomorrow, yeah, we have this GDP at 8:30. All right, could be a big market mover there at 8:30. Supposed to be a big market mover. We'll see how that plays out for the GDP economic number. All right, everybody, have a great night. Thanks for listening, and back at it over the weekend.